European river rides along the River Main, Wertheim, Miltenberg and Mainz. We left Wertheim in the morning under quite a grey sky and a coolish day, but it was very pleasant all the same. The tracks were very good, nice and tarmac wide, and best of all, there was nobody about. Wonderful. Our plan was to follow the meanders along the Main going westwards towards Miltenberg, then up to just north of Aschaffenburg and then turn off the river altogether, go cross country towards Mainz. A bit gentle for a motorcyclist. There's probably more traffic on the river than there was actually on the cycle track.
We've got some real quality wine for our lunch today. It's 99 cents a bottle.
She's a real connoisseur.
Hiya.
I think this was Kirchfurt. Not just cyclists on the cycle track then. That's interesting. Yeah, when I make a wrong turn in, I nonchalantly try and pretend that I just wanted to look over this bridge. Into Miltenberg, our day's destination, which was very nice. Our hotel Gasthof Anchor only seemed to lack one thing. It was guests. In the morning we set off to go and look for this, which is the Zwillingstor Mainbruch archway. Sunday morning out of Miltenberg through the industrial estates, all very quiet stuff. If you ask the British public how to make cycling safer, they would probably all say, make helmets compulsory. If you asked anybody in Europe, they would say, separate the cars from the bikes. Simple. The amount the Europeans spent on cycling infrastructure really is impressive. We could learn so much. Today's first dam is the Heubach Dam. There you are. And the second one is at Klingenberg, which is where we cross the river. Not a lot going on the river today work-wise, but then it is Sunday. Even in mid to late July when we went, it wasn't too busy at all. Don't think the Mainradweg is known by many people. This is not quite what we were hoping for on the track. Looks like it's been blocked off for some time. And that's because it had been replaced by a much, much better track running parallel. Can I just point out the colour of the sky? I'm sure nobody's noticed. Not really sure what this giant seahorse was doing there, but hey, looked good. And as it was Sunday, there were some retained firemen out having a play. The tracks weren't always tarmacked, but they were always brilliant. Today I win my Netto Finders badge. Obviously. Well, it looks closed. Hey? Sunday! But to go without wine and something to snack on, well, it wasn't too bad. Not as compared with some people's day, poor lad. An obstruction in the road. Ooh, ice cream signs. Are they open? Whoosh. But when one door closes, another opens. So not for the first time in this holiday, we were first through the doors. Who needs ham and cheese and wine? Aschaffenburg waterfront was very popular with its residents. Can't blame them, it's a lovely place. Buy a ticket, John? No thanks. Win a car? Got one. This is an interesting bit where you hope there's nobody coming the other way. And as planned, just north of Aschaffenburg, we went up over the river for a last time. Then up onto this railway bridge and across the Main for the last time as we left it to go westwards towards Babenhausen for the night. Final leg of the day is through this shady wood on a rough old track, but it's pretty good in the great order of things. Smell of pine everywhere. Don't mind a poo. Well, mostly pine. We did stay in some interesting hotels on our trip. This was lovely. This is Monday morning. Going out west from Babenhausen, heading for Mainz. Through the woods, then out into the open. Back into the cool of the woods again, out into the open. Monday was a quiet day, but very warm. We were really pleased that we were going through the woods for a lot of the day. For a short while the track got a bit more personal. Straight across the road, love please. A bit more bijou, narrower. Good. This could easily have been the road along which I lost my hat. That was my trip down memory lane, or at least track through the woods, referring back to the trip that I pedalled on my own from Lincolnshire to Budapest some years ago. Lost my hat. On Mondays, the supermarkets were open. The very welcome sight of Edeka. As we neared our destination of Mainz, though, the tracks got less and less businesslike and more derelict until... we tried a reroute. Actually, we tried several. Needless to say, this section wasn't the officially recognised Mainradweg. We were a little off-piste somewhat, to our own design. But eventually we got back to the River Main, just upstream from Mainz. The first dam on the Main, going upstream. So we had a celebratory ham and cheese sandwich with a glass of juice. Then across the Südbruch of Mainz, which is a very impressive railway bridge, very businesslike. And this bridge was just upstream of the point at which the Main enters into the Rhine, and really quite busy. There's Yvonne coming along, and us going down. Mainz is a lovely place, quite a big city, good place to stop and have a rest. The best bit about Mainz for us though was the impressive positioning of the dining hall in our hotel. Wow. Thanks again everyone for making it through to the end. Please give us a love, a tick, a thumbs up, whatever it is.